Dang, we really need Sayuri back in the room. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and pats her head down on Yuri's shoulders. Puts her head down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. And I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if we didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. And with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm gonna stay here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't have any way to contact me. That's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Oh, I got my first number! Whoop whoop! But it's not from the girl I want, though. You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Yeah, why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. I mean, that makes sense. She knows her own kitchen best. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah? How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Since Sayuri is my neighbor, she's gonna see Natsuki come to my house for baking, which she may feel happy about because I'm hanging out with other people, but then she might feel jealous because I'm hanging out with other people. So complicated. I can't believe this! Natsuki is going to come over to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, seems like I'm excited. Alright, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I don't know. That's what I'm actually asking myself. Oh god! I'm visiting her house! I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. It is kind of strange. Why is it dark? I don't like this. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, I thought she would be like depressed in bed or like looking really grungy. I don't even know. Hi, Kiki. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Well, first of all, it's nice to see her outside of uniform. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kiki. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. What? Oh god, no! It just wants to torture me. What? What? No! That's what? No, you can't just laugh about that. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kiki. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you, Kiki? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh. Well, that just got really deep. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh, no! Dear child! Child! Oh, no wonder, because she goes to bed early and still wakes up. Oh, no. Is this why there was that warning at the beginning of this game that said that people with depression like might get triggered? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Oh, that's why she doesn't like it when I give her extra attention, because she thinks it's like worthless. Her purpose in life is to make connections for other people because she thinks she's worthless, so she gives herself purpose by connecting other people. Okay, I think I got her now. I think I got her. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as a close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. But see, that's exactly what she doesn't want. Like, she doesn't want people to know about it and then give her extra attention when she thinks... When a depressed person thinks that they're worthless, it's like, you could tell them otherwise in every so other way, but they have to get the epiphany for themselves. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You see, you don't understand at all, Kiki. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Oh, she makes so much more sense now. My mind is like... Okay, Alright, so she knows about her depression, and she knows how she ticks, and she knows what gives her purpose in her life, which is connecting other people. So if I really want to help her out, I need to get closer to the other girls. I think, yes. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Okay, that does not feel nice. No, don't laugh about these things, Sayuri. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh, no, child, no. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Yes! Yes! No, Kiki. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. No! I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I put her into a tight embrace. Kiki. Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, see, that's sweet to say, but I don't know if she'll take it that way. Kiki, Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Yeah, she's not taking it that way. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kiki, Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. You are not doing the right thing. I am not doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kiki. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. That's not good. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? No, see, she doesn't want me to be with, It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Okay, well, if I could convince her that what I want is to hang out with her, like I want to be selfish and hang out with her instead of hanging out with her because I pity her or because I want her to feel better or because I know she's depressed, maybe she might accept that? Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Yeah, she definitely doesn't want you to cancel. Like, you would make her more depressed if you canceled and just spent the day with her, because then you would have compromised your own daily life for her, and she doesn't like that. She doesn't like that, want that. You know what I mean. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Oh. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I like how she says, like, just don't worry about it too much, but it's like she just dropped a bomb. Alright. I'll look forward to it. Hey, but I at least like how I'm being very earnest and trying my hardest to understand her. Like, I think the worst thing you could say to a depressed person, like, oh no, that's not the case, or why are you depressed, you're so happy, or other people love you, or things like that. It's, I mean, yeah, those are nice things to say, but, it's almost kind of dismissing the feelings that a depressed person has, like you shouldn't be feeling this, like, you're wrong for feeling this. But I like how, like, the game, it says that I'm trying to understand her, which is, I think, the best thing to do. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Oh. Of course her casual clothes are very cute. Step? Oh, she's too cute. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Yes, it did. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. She's in my kitchen. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Okay, I guess when there's no other people around, she doesn't play the tsundere card. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Kiki? Come on. Since when do I have to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Good. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a ton of stuff I gotta teach you. What? Now that's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I'm just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like a... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should be a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Would Natsuki be considered, was it Lolita? Lolly? Well, I don't know how to say it. Lolita? Because, like, Lolitas are the short, cutesy type. Yeah? Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Well, being gross is not exactly the best thing to say to someone. I finally found your weakness, Kiki. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish me out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Probably flour like everywhere. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn across every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Kiki, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Ah, that is a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. She wants me to be invested in the cooking. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food color in each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it's just taking a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! Oh dang, we're gonna spill the icing. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop with some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Oh, this is kinda cute. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth. Ooh! Licking off the icing. Oh! Oh! Oh god! What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Kiki, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Why did I do that? Why did you do that? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Well, I don't know. Maybe because you shoved her finger in your mouth and you licked it. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh crap! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put in the cupcakes yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Smooth. That smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Oh, I read that in the wrong voice. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these novels that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using it this time now. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. Writing, duh. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. Oh, well, stripes and other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Maybe just writing like literature club on the cupcakes. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Oh, maybe all the key terms are coming out here? Oh crap, what if I had to choose the key terms to put on the cupcakes? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that actually is a really cute idea, so... Thanks. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school anymore, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the novel onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I can have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ah, Sayuri is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. I don't know if it's a good idea to mention another girl's name in the middle of this semi-sorta non-dates thing. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would make time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always had this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayuri each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, you put her finger in your mouth, so I think that's close enough. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. And aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Oh! If you want to read manga or go out somewhere... Oh, dang! Did I accidentally, choose her as a dating potential now because I chose to work with her for the weekend? I just chose her because cupcakes would take a long time. Realistically. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Well, I should have insinuated a group setting, or I guess I am insinuating a one-on-one type of thing. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Kiki, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I thought so too. I thought so too. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh! Oh! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh! Crap, we're right outside my house! Sayuri is gonna see! Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutched at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayuri? Oh! 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 Sayuri is here! Sayuri is here! Sayuri is here! Sayuri is here! Eh? Ah! Oh! Oh, this is... Oh! Oh no, I can't take this! I can't take this! I can't take this! Okay. Hi, Kiki. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Kiki. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh, with perfect timing. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayuri waves goodbye. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. Oh no! She was imagining us probably making out and having flirty time in there, which I guess we were. And then she had to come see to make sure it wasn't real, but then we almost kissed right outside my house and she saw and she just, oh no, this is terrible. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. And that's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kiki? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Kiki. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else, so even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Why don't you put her shoulder in your mouth? I'm scared, Kiki. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak. I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kiki, I like you so much that I want to die. The phrasing is worrying over 9,000. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh, can I save? I'm gonna save. Save twice, 3 times over. Okay.